All right, guys, it's time for a good old-fashioned mail call. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks here. I buy comics, I read them, and I review them, all for your viewing pleasure. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. On this channel, I talk about comics a lot. If you like comics, consider subscribing. I like comics a lot. In fact, I think comics are dope, which is why I started a brand new website called Comics Are Dope to celebrate the dope comics that I love. So if you go to comicsaredope.com right now, you will find reviews written by people other than myself. You'll find posts about the new comics coming out, and you can sign up for our newsletter. It's called This Week in Comics, where I send you an email talking about the cool books coming out each week and other things to look out for in the comic book medium. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into this mail call. This is the last in a series of mail calls that we've been doing on this channel. Basically, I took a couple of weeks off and sheesh, I won't do that again. These packages just stacked up and stacked up and stacked up. We finally gotten to the bottom of the pile. Finally. Now, I've got packages here from members of the KSquad, some publishers, all sorts of stuff. Let's start out with the box that came from the KSquad. My man, Billy. So the KSquad is my private community I have on Facebook and on Discord. And we talk about comics. That's pretty much all we talk about. Well, on the Discord, we talk about sports sometimes too. But we've got nice, neat, organized categories. So if you join the Discord, you can talk about comics and review your favorite books. And you can also buy and sell comic books in the Discord server, as well as on Facebook. So my man Billy posted a few books that he was like, hey, anybody interested in these books? And there were two that I was specifically like, hey, what do you want for those? I'd like those. And so we worked out a deal, and here we are. Gotta love this packaging, Billy. I appreciate it, sir. Billy has had stuff featured on this channel before. Billy actually is an artist, so he draws comic book and like cartoon inspired characters all the time. So if you join the KSquad, every Friday we do what's called the Creator Showcase, where anybody who does anything artistic, whether it's a podcast, a YouTube channel, comics in general, whatever, they get to show off their stuff. And you'll often find Billy posting his cartoons. So shout out to you, Billy, and thanks for being a dope member of the KSquad. Now, I got these two books from Billy. You guys know I'm a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of the ongoing series right now, but one thing I always love is Kevin Eastman's art on the series. And lucky for me, Kevin Eastman does a variant cover for every single issue of Ninja Turtles. So even when I'm not loving the story, the covers are something I can get behind. Well, there were two covers that I saw that I definitely missed out on when they first came out, and those were this cover for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 117. This is the B cover by Kevin Eastman. Now, this cover got a lot of hype because it came out, I think, during Pride Month, and, you know, the masks sort of show a rainbow. But what's cool is the masks are actually the masks of each of the turtles. So you got Raphael, Michelangelo, Jenica, Leonardo, and Donatello here, but arranged in like a sort of rainbow pattern. As far as Kevin Eastman covers are concerned, this is one of my favorites as of late. And of course, when I got to the shop, it was already gone. It was already gone, so I missed out on it, but I was able to get this one and this cover for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 119. Now, I couldn't tell you who these characters are. I think this one's named Alapex, but I'm not sure who the other mutanimals on this are. All I know is that this cover is awesome, and so I wanted it. And so my man Billy was like, hey, I'm letting go of some of these books, and so I was able to get both of these for the low price of $10 altogether. I did have to cover shipping, but hey, that's fine. I basically paid just $1 over cover for each of these. That's a win. That's a win every day of the week. So shout out to my man Billy for selling me those books. Now, here's another book that I've got. It's funny. So I went to visit my mom. This was at least 3 weeks ago. Went to my mom's house and she's like, hey, you got a package here. And I was like, word? So fun fact, when we started this channel, or when I started this channel, we were living with my mom and like saving up for a house. So that was crazy. So anyway, long story short, this package is from Sigma Comics. Sigma Comics was actually the first publisher to send me a free book. They reached out. We had like a few hundred subscribers back then. And they were basically like, hey, check out our Kickstarter book. And if you like it, you know, let us know. Do a review. And, you know, let us know. You know, and so that was cool. So I got a copy of their book, Here Comes Calico. #1. I got issue 2. I never saw issue 3, but we did move like a year ago. So that could have just gotten lost in the mail. And now here we are with Here Comes Calico, issue 4. That's really cool. And it looks like this one is actually signed by the writer, H.H. German. So that's really cool. I don't know who this villain is. It must have shown up in issue 3. Here Comes Calico is dope, though. It's like Iron Man meets the Punisher, but like fighting for animal rights. Like, basically, Here Comes Calico. The whole shtick is, if you're mistreating animals, this dude is coming after you. Not this dude. The dude here on the floor getting beat up. He's coming after you. And he comes after you in like the most brutal of ways. So it's definitely rated M for mature. Issue 1 was rated that way just because it was like really bloody. Issue 2 had a little bit of sexual content and I was, you know, just kind of not keen on it. Just thumbing through issue 4, doesn't look like there's anything too explicit in the way of sexuality. We're back to the brutal, epic violence. It's printed on like a newsprint type paper, so you get like a gritty, old school comics feel. This artwork is awesome though. It's dark, but it's awesome. So anyway, Here Comes Calico, issue #4 is out. And I'm assuming you can grab it at sigmacomics.com. And you can check out their website for more details on issue #5, which I'm sure the Kickstarter for issue 5 is starting up very soon. So there we go. Here Comes Calico, issue #4. And, oh, it came with like a trading card type thing. Oh, it's a sticker. That's cool. This is Calico, whose real name I don't remember at the moment, but he hates bullies. That was his whole thing. So that's really cool. So shout out to Sigma Comics for showing this off or sending this to me. Now, the next book or next box is a huge package that I've got from eBay. And let's get into it. When I saw this for sale, I was like, there's no way that's for sale. But it was. And I made a bid, and my low bid was the bid that ended up winning. Like, nobody else bid on the auction. So I was like, that is a steal. Let's get into this. Boom, boom, boom. Bang, bang. Okay, very cool. It's packaged in like some newspaper or something. We got the brown paper bag, right? So there's either some money or like a bundle of napkins in here, right? And let's get into this. Okay. Can't say I gotta say I'm not mad at this packaging yet. Slide this out. We got more cardboard and some other things going on here. Let's see. Just cut into this. Boom. Boom, boom. This is what appears to be a full run of Superboy by Karl Kesel and other people. Now, why was I interested in this? I told you guys in a different video about a project that I was working on featuring milestone characters. I wanted to make my own milestone short box. Maybe this isn't a full run because I think Superboy ran more than 25 issues. But trying to make a Milestone short box, and there were a few issues that I was like, I'm not comfortable like cutting these up because they're not super readily available. But you know, Milestone did crossovers with some of the bigger DC books, the Superman family of books, in a crossover called Worlds Collide. So I was like, all right, maybe I'll grab some of the DC side of those because they should have larger print runs. Won't feel as bad about cutting those up. But anyway, so I'm looking at Superboy, and there was a whole lot of Superboy comics available. So we got issue 1, issue 4, issue 2, issue 8, issue 5, issue 26. This one is not bagged and boarded, so I need to be careful. Issue 3, issue 12, also not bagged and boarded, so I got to be careful. 15, 16, 13 and 14, issue 6, the crossover with Static, the Worlds Collide, right? Issue 7, Static, Rocket, and Superboy all on this cover. Very nice. Issue 10, issue 11, '18, 19, 17, 17, issue 9, first appearance of King Shark, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Look who woke up, right? So anyway, where did I leave off? These last 2 books are issues 20 and issue 25. So if I remember correctly, we got every issue from 1 to 26 of Superboy. Yeah, it's 26 issues, baby. So we got all 20, or we got issues 1 through 26. Now, I did some research when I was getting her ready. Superboy had like 100 issues plus a 1 million issue. Did not know this series ran so long. But I'm down with it because it's 90s. It's Connor Kent Superboy, whose character design I just like a lot. And yeah, so we got a lot going on in this video. Say hello, you see yourself. But yeah, so it's 90s Superboy. He's in Hawaii. He's got all kinds of stuff going on. He's got a little girlfriend, it looks like. Love interest that he's fighting with. Knockout. Will they save Hawaii? Very, very interesting stuff going on. So, again, I bought this. Why did I buy this? Because the first appearance of King Shark was a part of it. And if I remember correctly, I got this whole lot of comics for like $30. Which, $1 an issue, roughly. Not bad at all. But again, I just love this character design. And I think it was worth it for this book alone. I'm no speculator. I don't run around selling comics, but I like being able to say I have like comics that are worth something, especially if I didn't pay like what they were worth on the market at the time. Very cool stuff. I love 90s comic advertisements. It's just fun. Very fun. So anyway, I will read these eventually and have a lot of fun with them. Especially these. And that's the video. That's the haul. So again, shout out to everyone that I got comics from. Shout out to this dude on eBay. I forgot your name, but thanks for packaging these pretty well, even though they weren't all bagged and boarded. I'm pretty sure they were in whatever the original condition you got them in. So that's cool. Shout out to you. Shout out to Sigma Comics for sending a copy of Calico number 4. I'm gonna have to hit them up. And also, shout out to my man Villy for sending me those 2 issues of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's going to do it for this video. Hope you saw something you liked in this video. And if not, that's cool. You can always buy what you like. Just make sure you read what you buy. And be nice to others. This kindness makes the world go round. Tell them, Squeak. Say peace.